Hey everyone, this is Mike Cicchini with DenaGeek.com. We're here at San Diego Comic-Con with the legendary Paul Dini. Everybody knows Paul from as one of the architects of the classic Batman the Animated Series, which is about to get a high-definition remaster on the DC Universe subscription service.
Right.
So, were you involved at all with that process, or was this just good news that came to you?
It was just good news that came to me. It's another chance to get the animated series out in front of a new audience and in front of an audience that's seen it before and just wants to see it in the best way possible.
Why do you think that Batman the Animated Series has endured the way it has?
Batman the Animated Series, was unique in the fact that we as creators were given the rather rare opportunity to create the show as we wanted to see it done. Like we were told, make a show that you would want to watch yourself. So we did. So the artists brought their A game and really rethought Batman's world. And the writers, we reached inside ourselves to say, where can we bring out the humanity of Batman? Where can we make him dark? Where can we make him fun? How can we show Batman in a way that is as vibrant as some of the better elements of the comic books of that time? He's not just a cardboard character to us. He's just not a cartoon superhero. Let's make him a real character. Let's make his villains as different and varied as they can be.
Are there particular episodes that you are especially proud of?
As far as the series episodes go, I Am the Night was really good. Heart of Ice. Almost Got Him. There are a bunch of favorites that I have that I look at and I could watch again and again.
You've pretty much had your hands on nearly every major DC character at one point or another. Is there anybody that, do you have a particular favorite that you haven't been able to work with yet?
Yeah, Enemy Ace.
Enemy Ace.
Enemy Ace. Enemy Ace. I once actually pitched an Enemy Ace Wonder Woman cartoon, and I really wanted to do it. It was like Wonder Woman in a biplane fighting Enemy Ace in World War I, and then the response I got was, no one's going to believe Wonder Woman in World War I. So, who knew? Who knew?
So,
and I saw the movie, and I was going like, I hope Hans von Hammer shows up, just a cutaway, just a cameo or something. But someday I'm going to do that dogfight between the two of them with her taking on Enemy Ace and her actually jumping out of her burning plane and landing in his and continuing the fight.
Are there unused Batman the Animated scripts sitting in a drawer somewhere?
There's at least one. It was written by Tom Ruegger, who was the executive producer on Batman. He was also the creative head of Warner Brothers Animation at the time. He was also producer and one of the key creators of Animaniacs and Tiny Toon Adventures. And early on in Batman, he wrote a Batman script about, it was called The One and Only Gun Story, and it was about a gun that made its way around Gotham City and who owned it at different points, and it's the gun that kills the Waynes, among other things, and it's the pattern of what happens with that gun. So it was a very good script, but a very strong and dark story, so that's why ultimately it was never done, but it may surface someday.
What do you think makes a truly great Batman story?
I think adherence to tone. I mean, it's a very unusual animal, a good Batman story, and that is something that has elements of the fantastic, that does not laugh at the concept of a guy in a scary suit going out and scaring criminals, and yet also allows for a good police story, and it allows for a good villain story and a bit of heart and some humor. So if you get that tone right, then I think you're going to get a good story. Once the audience believes in what you're doing, they'll follow you anywhere. If you're doing it and you're playing him too campy, like the 60s shows would tend to do, or the villain isn't believable, or Bruce Wayne is too much of a klutz or something, you're violating something that has like a spider web delicacy. But if it all hangs together, then you've always got a good story.